Tension rippled through the waters as murmurs of unrest grew. In the heart of the palace, Anya felt a shadow on the horizon, a storm looming closer each day. Then came word from the surface, a messenger bearing urgent news. Humanity's leaders were calling for an audience, though their true intentions remained veiled. Your Majesty, there are those among my kind who wish to forge bonds of cooperation. But without your kingdom's approval, their influence may dwindle, leaving others to seek control of the seas by force. Queen Anya, how can we trust those who seek what lies within our waters? History has shown us they are quick to turn peace to war. Our people's safety is paramount, but so is wisdom. I shall meet them and weigh their words. Better to know the storm than be swept by it. Escorted by her most trusted warriors, Anya swam to the surface, her heart filled with uncertainty. She hadn't left her realm for the surface since her powers awakened. They met on a secluded beach under the waning sun, the air thick with the scent of salt and the weight of countless unspoken histories. But not all were there for peace. In the shadows of the trees, hidden eyes watched, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. If there is to be peace, then we must be honest with one another. Know that I see through deception, and those with ill intentions shall be revealed. The peaceful gathering turned into chaos as shots rang out. Anya's instincts flared as a group of armed intruders, seeking her power, emerged from the shadows. Spirits of the ocean, heed my call. Rise and protect your queen. Realizing they were no match for Anya's powers, the attackers retreated, leaving behind only a tattered banner bearing an unknown symbol. My queen, this symbol belongs to an ancient cult, a sect that believes they alone are destined to wield power over the oceans. If we are to face this threat, we will need allies, not just among the humans, but among the creatures of the depths. Anya sent forth a call to all corners of the ocean, summoning the whales, sharks, and other ancient creatures loyal to her kingdom. One by one, they came, ready to defend. There is an old prophecy, my queen. It speaks of a ruler who will unite land and sea, or perish trying. You may be that ruler. Queen Anya, on behalf of my people, I pledge our loyalty to your cause. Together, we will repel any force that dares to threaten peace. As night fell, Anya's forces prepared, bracing themselves for the coming storm. In her heart, Anya prayed for the wisdom to lead her people to victory. The cult struck before dawn, a wave of dark figures descending upon the kingdom with eerie precision, their eyes burning with fanatic loyalty. With a fierce cry, Anya led her people into battle, wielding the ocean's power as waves, a lightning, and ancient creatures joined the fray, driving the cultists back into the depths. At long last, the tides had calmed, and Anya's kingdom breathed in peace. The threat seemed banished, and a new dawn broke over the underwater realm. My queen, we've heard rumors, whispers that some of our own have turned their loyalties to darker forces. We must be cautious. As days passed, Anya noticed subtle shifts among her people, familiar faces that now held strange expressions, loyal guards who seemed hesitant. If anyone harbors ill will against the kingdom, speak now. Let your conscience be clear, or suffer the weight of your deceit. Late one night, Anya's suspicions were confirmed. She stumbled upon a hidden gathering of familiar faces, their words hushed but treacherous. In the shadows stood a figure she once trusted. They spoke with conviction, rallying the others to rise against the queen. You would betray your own queen, your own people, to serve darkness. I will show no mercy for those who forsake their loyalty. But the traitorous advisor was quick, slipping away before Anya's wrath could reach him. He vanished into the dark waters, leaving a trail of betrayal in his wake. How could it come to this? Those I trusted, those who swore loyalty to the throne, now plotting in shadows. Your Majesty, if we are to end this treachery, we must root it out completely. Let's show them the might of the true kingdom. Anya rallied her most trusted warriors, those she knew would stand by her side, no matter the cost. The traitors had taken refuge in the ancient caverns, where they believed their queen's light would not reach them. I see through the darkness. No shadows can hide the guilty from my sight. As Anya and her loyalists ventured deeper, they were met with an ambush. The traitors had prepared, their numbers greater than she anticipated. You may have power, but true freedom lies in casting aside these ancient loyalties. We are the future of the seas. Surrender now, and I may spare those who were misled. Continue this path, and there will be no forgiveness. Anya's forces surged forward, overwhelming the traitors until all that remained were those who surrendered, weary and defeated. For betrayal, there is a price. But for those who surrender, there is mercy. Let this be the last time anyone challenges the unity of our kingdom. With the traitors dealt with, Anya began the long process of healing, reaching out to her people to restore trust and unity. Through trials and betrayal, Anya's resolve had proven unbreakable. Her people rallied behind her, and the kingdom stood more united than ever. In the darkest reaches of the ocean, a new power stirred. It was a faint ripple at first, hardly detectable, but to Anya, it felt like the beginning of a storm. Your Majesty, our scouts report strange activity near the abyssal rift. It's as if something ancient is awakening. Anya felt the weight of her crown grow heavier with each passing day. Though she was strong, even the unbreakable felt the cracks forming within. We bring a message from the abyssal sovereign. Surrender your kingdom to his rule, or prepare for destruction. Your Majesty, perhaps we should negotiate. This abyssal sovereign may be unstoppable. We must not bow. We cannot show weakness now. This kingdom has endured too much to kneel to any tyrant. We will stand and fight. Across the kingdom, warriors and healers alike prepared for the inevitable battle, hearts filled with both courage and dread. To our allies in distant waters, we call upon you in our hour of need. Stand with us against this rising darkness. At the abyssal rift, a vast city rose from the depths. It was dark and powerful, a stark contrast to Anya's vibrant kingdom. Your kingdom is but a fragment of what once was. Surrender, and I shall grant you mercy. Am I truly strong enough to protect them? This crown feels heavier than ever. Without warning, the forces of the abyssal rift struck, testing the defenses of Anya's kingdom. The attack left Anya's kingdom shaken, with casualties mounting and doubts rising among her people. There is an old, hidden power that could help us. But it requires great sacrifice. Guided by the elder general, Anya journeyed to the hidden temple, seeking a power that hadn't been touched in generations. Great Guardian, I call upon your strength to protect our kingdom. The Guardian rose, an ancient being of immense strength, its power a gift and a curse. With the Guardian by her side, Anya led a final stand, pushing back the abyssal forces and turning the tide of war. You sought to break us, but you've only strengthened our resolve. Your rule ends here. Though victorious, Anya knew the scars left by the battle would linger, and the cost of her power would forever mark her. Anya's kingdom had endured the tides of war, but peace was still elusive. Beneath the calm, unrest was stirring among her people. With each passing night, Anya felt the weight of the kingdom's unrest pulling her further into doubt. The burdens of the crown were heavier than ever. There is something you must know, Anya, secrets buried long before your reign, hidden for a reason. A vision, unbidden and haunting, showed her a betrayal. But the face was blurred, a friend, or perhaps a trusted advisor. Anya's heart raced. Summon the council. If there is a traitor among us, they will answer to the crown. Your Majesty, not all are pleased with the changes you have made. Some whisper of your power, that it has grown too great. In a dream, Anya saw the kingdom drowned in shadow. The waters were cold, her people gone, and a figure, someone she recognized, stood in the ruins. Anya. I thought I might never see you again. But why does it seem like something is troubling you? Your family's legacy runs deeper than you know, Anya. There were bonds made with other realms, ones that are coming back to haunt you. Anya, be warned. A bond of blood ties you to a darkness that cannot be easily escaped. Your heart must stay true, or you will be lost to it. If this darkness is tied to you, Anya, we must face it together. No matter what it costs. Then we must be ready. This will not be like anything we have faced before. As tension mounted, Anya and her warriors trained harder than ever, preparing for a battle that would test every limit. There is one last power, one that could shield your heart from the darkness. But its use comes at a terrible price. As the darkness drew nearer, Anya felt its grip within herself, as if her own heart was beginning to twist in its shadow. The kingdom shuddered as the first wave of the dark force attacked, merciless and relentless. Go, Anya. I'll hold them off. This is where I must stay. No, Kale. Don't leave me. If this is the only way, then I will do what I must. My kingdom needs me, no matter the cost. With a single choice, Anya bound herself to a power that few could survive. Her heart darkened, but her kingdom was safe. Anya, remember who you are. No power can change that. Anya had saved her kingdom, but her heart bore the scars of darkness. She would rule, not as a queen untouched by shadow, but as one who had embraced it to protect her people.